Here's a story to teach responsibility to primary school students, the story of Benny and the school garden. Benny was a student in Mrs. Thompson's class at Springdale Primary School. One day, Mrs. Thompson announced that the school was starting a garden project. The students would plant flowers, vegetables, and herbs, and take care of them. Benny was excited to be a part of the project. He loved gardening and couldn't wait to get his hands dirty. Mrs. Thompson assigned each student a specific task to complete every week. Benny's task was to water the plants every Friday. He was responsible for making sure the plants had enough water to grow. At first, Benny took his responsibility seriously. Every Friday, he would eagerly water the plants, making sure not to overwater or underwater them. But as time went on, Benny started to forget his task. One Friday, he was busy playing with his friends during recess and forgot to water the plants. The next day, Mrs. Thompson noticed that the plants were wilting. She asked Benny why he hadn't watered them. Benny apologized and promised to do better next time. Mrs. Thompson reminded Benny that being responsible means taking care of your tasks, even when it's not convenient. She encouraged Benny to create a reminder system to help him remember his task. Benny took Mrs. Thompson's advice and created a reminder on his phone. Every Friday, his phone would remind him to water the plants. From then on, Benny took his responsibility seriously. He watered the plants every Friday, and the garden began to flourish. The students were proud of their garden, and Benny felt a sense of accomplishment knowing that he had played a crucial role in its success. Teaching responsibility. This story teaches primary school students the importance of responsibility. Benny's experience shows that being responsible means 1. Taking care of your tasks and duties. 2. Being reliable and dependable. 3. Apologizing and making amends when you make a mistake. 4. Finding ways to remember and stay on top of your responsibilities. Discussion questions. 1. What was Benny's responsibility in the school garden? 2. Why did Benny forget to water the plants? 3. What did Mrs. Thompson advise Benny to do? 4. How did Benny ensure that he remembered to water the plants? 5. What did Benny learn about responsibility? Activity ideas. 1. Create a responsibility chart with tasks and duties for each student. 2. Have students create a reminder system, like Benny's phone reminder. 3. Role-play different scenarios where students have to take responsibility for their actions. 4. Discuss how responsibility can impact relationships and communities. By teaching responsibility, we can help primary school students develop essential life skills that will benefit them throughout their lives.